Hi there. Welcome, everybody. Buzz 24/7 Archive Friday coming up just a bit. All right, so let's be cool this weekend, okay? We'll get to the 24/7 in a second. We got a special guest for you from the archives, but let's be cool this weekend. Drive safe. Do all the things you got to do to stay safe, all right? Because, apparently we're looking on the barrel of a pretty good one. Pretty good size one, as you know. It's like, I don't know how you can escape it. But we'll see you on the other side. But we have the Archive Friday edition of the Buzz 24/7 for you today, and we'll get to that with a very funny comedian who we just referenced on the show today. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll find out who that is when we come back from this.
It's the Buzz 24/7 at morningbuzz.com.
This is unbelievable.
Now that's what's up.
So Friday we had Bert Kreischer on, and he does the podcast with Tom Segura. And for the first time, I think in, I don't even know, this is like 2017, not exactly sure. But I had a chance to talk to comedian Tom Segura, ladies and gentlemen. That's our Archive Friday, Buzz 24/7. Here you go.
Streaming online at morningbuzz.com and on iHeartRadio. This is Greg in the Morning Buzz.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome, please, to the show. Part of a Morning Buzz comedy series coming to the Hampton Beach Casino Ballroom next Thursday night. Tom Segura joins us on the show. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning. How are you?
Fine. How are you?
I'm just delightful.
He's got a very business-like voice.
Yes.
And I watch you on the Netflix specials and everything. You've got a very sort of calm demeanor with which you deliver the comedy. It's very good.
Yeah. I try to, remain calm and then surprise you with my perverted psyche.
I have to say, you got Laura Roadkill, his current tour that he's out on. Remember now, coming to Hampton Beach, the name of the tour is No Teeth, No Entry.
I did hear some clips of it yesterday when Greg was playing some of your comedy, and I had to turn my head a couple times, and I'm thinking, what do his parents think?
Oh, you know what I just did? I bought the website fartmistress.com.
And what do you plan on doing with it?
I'm trying to get my mom to fart on camera, and she got really upset with me at the idea.
Yeah.
But then I was like, what if I could raise a couple $1,000s? And she's like, I'm not a hooker. And I go, well, what would it take for you to do it? And she goes, $3,000? So,
see, everybody's got their price, right?
Yeah, I do a lot of things for some, nominations of money, so I would think that...
Laura, Tom, this is a true story. This is not a made-up thing. Will only fart in her own bathroom in her home.
Yeah.
So,
What?
Yeah, if she's in the living room, Tom, and she's got a fart, she will go into the bathroom instead of just ripping it out on the couch like every normal person.
And Tom, we've worked together for so long now that she could be out of the room, we could fart, she'll walk in and know exactly whose fart it is. That's how close we are.
Yeah, she won't do it.
But I won't do it. I will leave this studio, and I will walk into the bathroom if I have to fart, and I will come back.
wait, but why do you do that for these guys? Are you banging these guys?
No, I just...
No.
She wishes.
I did- no,
I think if you
no.
saw us, you'd be like, hell, I'd bang him.
You'd want us.
Yeah, right.
Nope, not at all.
Yeah,
Man,
I
if
just-
if I had just met you guys right now, first thing I do would fart in your studio. Just as like, that's my version of a handshake. You know?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Wait, so at home, are you married?
Yeah.
And you don't fart in front of your spouse?
Nope.
He's never heard you fart?
He told me he heard me fart in my sleep once.
See, I mean, that to me is just crazy uptight, like to a level of uptightness I can't even fathom.
I'm not and I'm not an extra gassy person. These guys in here, oh my goodness,
Not these guys, all guys. All
okay,
guys.
well, no.
Tom, am I right or am I wrong?
Oh, yeah. We just have air coming out of everywhere. We can't help it.
And like they said, I do know which one farted because of the smells that they each have,
Right.
which is crazy.
Oh, my God. And wait, does he rip in front of you or no?
Yes, he does. Yep.
Wow.
I excuse myself. I just leave.
That's uptight right there.
Yeah, you're
So
uptight.
polite of you. Do you
Yeah.
do it just to keep the romance going?
No, I just
No,
do
they
it
have
because
2 kids, so they haven't been down that area in a while.
But that's not talking about romance. Yeah,
No,
that's a
it-
whole different ball of wax. You know.
I just
so, Tom,
fart in the bathroom.
when you were growing up, like the things that you do with your mom, like I joke around with my mom. Were you historically that way? Is that how you sort of?
My greatest thrill is getting my mom to be getting her to react like, oh my God, that's disgusting. So
Right.
like I used to laugh so hard at everything that I could do to provoke that from her.
Right.
And it has not left me to this day.
Right.
So I'm still. I think I do stand up just to still see her go like and get all upset at whatever I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I love to do that stuff.
Now, Tom, of course, with he's done Netflix specials and everything. He's going to be coming to the Hampton Beach Casino Ballroom, like we said, part of the Buzz Comedy Series next Thursday. And you've never been to Hampton Beach, and it's a great little beach town. It's it's a tourist spot, but the no teeth, no entry just made me laugh because historically, I think people have sort of made fun of that very thing in Hampton Beach. I'm setting you up ahead of time, letting you know. So.
Well, let people know that there is somebody checking mouths at the door. And if you don't have them, you can come in as long as you wear one of the implants we provide.
One will be molded for you at the front door.
When it came time to name the tour, you have to give the tour names. Got to have some cool name. How did you come up with no teeth, no entry?
I made a list. And it seemed like it was like, hey, that's only 3 fingers. I wrote out a list, and that was the one that it just had the you want titles to sound like they're supposed to be there. It just felt like
right.
I've seen that thing like no shirt, no service,
right.
so many times. So I was like, it just has a good rhythm to it. So I just went with it.
That's funny. I love the when we've had the opportunity to see some different comedians, great comedians throughout the course of the year, throughout the course of our doing this, and I love the perspective that you have on life. The thing, Tom, that makes you look at life through that that tilted perspective that I think comedians have, and I love. What gave you that? What made you look at life the interesting way that you do?
I think I feel like I had, 2 crazy sisters, and I'm like, they're different. I'm normal. So I started to think that I'm the normal person in the house.
Yeah,
it happens.
And moving a lot. When you move a lot, you're always like observing people, but also trying to fit in. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. I think that kind of developed into being a comic. I think it's like a formula for it.
I think it's a way to get people to kind of accept you, right? Hey, that guy's funny.
Oh, totally. Absolutely. Yeah. And then when you're new and they start laughing and they're like, "You're all right," you're like, "Oh, I better keep doing this."
Yeah.
Because that they don't pummel me in recess.
Right.
Yeah.
Tom, your wife is also a comedian. Is it tough to be in a house with 2 comedians?
No, man. To me, it makes more sense. I would think that people sometimes are like, how do you deal with it? I'm like, look, if I was married to a banker, then when I go out and do a spot and then the next day I'm like, yeah, I'm going back, they're probably going to be like, why are you doing that again? Didn't you do it last night?
Yeah.
And comedians know how this works. So I feel like it's like I married someone who totally understands every aspect of what I do because they do it too,
Okay, how does the shared experience, how do you decide who gets the joke? Like if something happens between the two of you and you both know it is funny and it could work in some way, how do you decide who gets to use it?
Whoever says it first.
That's the rule.
Yeah.
That's
the
rule.
Right
there.
If you say it, you're like, I said, and then sometimes it's like, oh, man, that I please. But, it's usually like somebody says it. It's very natural. It's like there's not usually a fight over it.
So you're not in the audience going, you stole that! Yeah, that's mine!
No.
Joe Rogan.
No.
I'm going to Joe Rogan you!
No, but I sometimes, we'll tag each other sometimes. So, sometimes I'll say something, and then she'll tag it, and I'll be like, oh, that's a good one. But it's like we're doing it to help each other.
Right.
It's not a very combative, competitive relationship, which those don't work, by the way.
Yeah.
I know a couple people that were like that. They're all divorced. All the comics that were like, don't you hate it when your spouse gets something? I'm like, this isn't going to work for you, man. Not a good idea.
If you want funny, you want to hear real funny, go backstage. You pick any really well-known comedian that's been through a divorce and listen to them talk about their exes backstage and how much money they. You know who's Jeff Dunham? Jeff Dunham, the puppet guy. That guy, I think he has to give up half of what he makes to his wife. That's why he's constantly working. And man, you listen to these guys go on and on about the troubles that they've had, and it just makes you shudder. Shudder.
I saw Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle together.
Yeah.
I was in New York. I actually got to do 10 minutes on stage before them. Mm-hmm. And together. And Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock was recently divorced. He
Right.
got divorced like a year or so ago.
Mm-hmm.
And Dave Chappelle he says this like with Chris next to him in front of the audience. He goes, Chris is so ruthless, man, that he called me one day and he said, after my divorce, Dave, my wife's got more money from comedy than you do. And he's right.
Yeah.
He goes, he's right. Because he had to give her a fortune,
It's brutal. Ron White. Oh my God. The drinking thing, not an act. He does not like it. And so I guess I just read yesterday in the news that he's being sued by his second wife, who really isn't really his wife because he was never married. But she says they were. What a mess. Crazy.
No,
Crazy.
she's suing him?
She's suing him, and she's like filing for divorce, and Ron's like, we're not married. We never signed a marriage license. I never even referred to you as my wife.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm suing you. Like, oh, gosh, it's crazy.
God.
It's crazy.
No, I don't want to get divorced, man.
The seedy underworld of comedy right there. But he married a kid. So what's your wife's name, Tom?
Her name is Christina P. She goes by Christina P. She has a crazy Hungarian last name.
Does she tour with you?
It's Pajitsky. But she just shot a special actually last month, and we do a podcast together every week.
Nice.
She's hilarious, man. She's great.
That's awesome. I like it. It's cool. You sound like you're very happy. That's cool.
She's got big old hangers on her too.
That's always a plus.
I knew I liked this guy. I knew I liked.
Oh, my day is made.
It's good to know that you got, and she knows. She's walking around with him, right?
She's aware.
She knows, man.
Let me.
Those are big old sloppers. Yeah.
I will let you know, Tom, just for your own benefit, that Laura, the non-farter, has a couple of state droopers as well.
Yeah.
She is impressive.
Droopers?
Well, not really. It's
I
just,
mean, they're still
up there.
Come on.
They're impressive. That's
Yeah,
all I will
they're
say.
there.
I will
But they're
say
not
that.
What do you
drooping.
think? I'm not Googling this right now?
Laura at Morning Buzz. Laura at Greg in the Morning Buzz. You can look it up and you'll see, hey, that's right. She is, she does. So that we share in common. Are you really Googling it? Because I will give you time if you do.
I am 100%.
I'm nervous.
Hopefully
it's a good picture.
Oh, that's too
I
funny.
know, 'cause-
Tom Segura is going to be at the Hampton Beach Casino Ballroom. I'm giving him time. Going to be at the ballroom coming up next Thursday, part of the Morning Buzz comedy series. I watched the Netflix special. Scotty and I were laughing at some of the clips online.
Oh, it was very funny.
Yesterday. If you just look him up, you get a taste. He's very funny.
Jesus, are these really yours?
Great. Yep. They're not drooping.
Wow.
Yeah.
When we met her, no teeth, no boobs.
Yeah, right.
So, Tom, if you compare your wife and you compare Laura, which one's more impressive?
Trying to see here. I mean, man.
Well, which ones have he got in
I'm
his
a
mouth?
30. Okay, I'm a 36E.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Wow.
It's the
Trying
first.
to remember here. She just got new bras, and it was more letters than I could really put together. So they're,
Nice.
Yeah, good for you. Good
no,
for
I think
you.
you both are in there. I mean, you're both in the crew. You're in the same crew,
Yeah,
Good.
you guys can roll. That's your posse.
I'm
You
gonna
can
have
roll.
to. I'm gonna have to Google her.
I like that.
Check
That's
out her
good.
boobies.
It's the first time anybody's ever Googled Laura while we were
Yeah.
talking to her.
Yeah.
It's the first time, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, Laura can get it. These are good, man.
This is our gift. We just
Yeah.
gave Tom Segura a gift.
I just hope you don't Bing me.
What a love.
Remember the dirty pictures are on Bing?
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. If you go to Bing, the search engine, the nastier pictures come up. There's
Yeah.
nothing nasty, but they tend to enjoy the racier pictures.
She's got two
if there
guys
are
in
any.
one cup. She
Okay,
can-
stop it.
Whoa.
All right, not true, Tom. Don't listen. Don't listen to that. Tom, we look forward to having you part of the Buzz Comedy Series. Great to talk to you, man. I want to definitely have you on again when you're around, man.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much
All
for
right.
having me.
All the best to you. Thanks, Tom, very much.
Okay, buddy.
Good luck.
Bye-bye.
I think that's the first time anybody's ever. All right. Have a great weekend. Please be careful. Stay warm and all that stuff. Check in on friends and animals and all those kind of things. And we will see you on Monday. Thanks for hanging with us.